things that happen every day that should actually be illegal, but somehow we've just accepted it. I know you didn't ask, but today we're going through my list of things that definitely should be illegal and like why aren't they? Starting off with people who walk slow. Okay, there's already traffic on the roads. I don't want traffic on my footpath. Okay, insanely illegal when they block the whole path. Like, why are you forming a human wall? I want to be places. I'm like, time is of the essence, people. At number 2, we have ads that you can't skip. You have like 30 seconds to like a minute of just ads and you can't skip it, and it's freaking annoying. It's like a whole movie in itself. And sometimes I'll be watching something, right? My brain, I have like freaking one cell up there. So like if I'm watching something, right, an ad comes on and then I get to the other side of the freaking ad and then I would have forgotten what happened like 2 seconds before, then I skip back and it just gives me the same ads and I can never know what's going on because my brain just forgets. I'm literally like Dory. It's bad. Go to jail. Go to jail ads. When it's a very rare day of having no anxiety and then someone hits you with a "we need to talk." Why? Is immediate anxiety. There are very few days where I feel no anxiety, right? Like once in a freaking blue moon. And I swear that always happens on one of those days. Also, like why are you just like scheduling stress? At number 4, we got loud chewing or like chewing with your mouth open. This is like one of my biggest pet peeves, okay? Why do I hear every single molecule of what you're eating in your mouth? Like keep it in there, please. Okay, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. When you wave back at someone who wasn't waving to you and you can't even like hit the like or hit the like I don't even know what you would hit, but you can't do that. There is no, you could be like the nonchalantiest nonchalant of the nonchalants, right? But you will not recover from that. And at that point, you've got to like move to a different country, change your whole identity. It's the worst thing ever. Okay, at number 6, we've got teachers saying that you'll need this later in life. I think I've used about 1% of my freaking schooling skills. And at this point, and I feel like you can tell, I can't even like English or maths at some points, right? I feel like school should teach us actual life skills. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, when your alarm doesn't go off in the morning, immediate stress, immediate panic. It's like I've been awoken from the dead. I'm like, and then I'm like, oh my god, and it's the most stressful thing ever, and you're running around like a madman while you're still freaking got sleep in your eyes and you're barely even like actually functioning. That is the most illegal thing ever. Get out of here, bro. Just like go off. And I swear I have my alarm set every night, so like why does like some days it just does not go off? What the hell? It's like some like alarm fairy ghost just come and freaking switch it off and then put it back on like after it's meant to have gone off, and to like freaking guilt trip me into thinking that I don't even know. When someone reads your message and doesn't reply, like it sets me into a mode of panic and I will freak the frick out, bro. I know you saw that. What are you doing? Help me out here. Tripping over nothing in public. I do this way too much. On the bus. I'm trying to get to my seat, the bus driver takes the freak off and I just like trip, or I just trip over my own feet, or literal air. I will trip over literally nothing, and I'm like the most clumsiest, but I'll never fall. I'll never actually get fully down to the ground. I'll just whoop. I'm literally so not like nonchalant. I'm so chalant, bro. Sometimes I've handled the situation really well, but what you gotta do in these situations, right? Don't go like, oh my god, who saw that, right? You gotta act nonchalant. You trip, right? This is you. You trip. You just keep walking, bro. Keep walking with a smile on your freaking face and just pretend it never happened. If you're like trip and you're like, oh my god, wait, who saw that? Everyone's eyes are on you. Okay, some like ways to get out of the situation to like be nonchalant. If you're like falling forward, you can hit it with a whoa, really excited to tie up my shoes. You could just whoa, you could like commit to like the fall, maybe not like a fall, but like a down to the ground, and then you onto your shoes. That's a good one. You could also make it a move, turn it into a hop, skip, a jump. Just pretend that you were like completely planning that. That could be a way. If you don't want to commit to a move, you could pretend you're stretching and then you could just take off for a run. If you're like was really committed, then you could hit him with like a lunge. Someone thinks that you tripped over and they say, oh my god, you just tripped. You can say, no bitch, I just worked out. I'm stretching those hamstrings away, you know, getting the lactic acid, is that what it is? Bro, I don't even know. But getting the blood flow, the muscles relaxed. What have you done today? It's a good one. When you send something on a group chat and then everyone just immediately goes silent, like I will never text on my group chat ever again. I will most likely like wait a few minutes, see who's seen it, how many people have seen it, and probably delete the message. I'll just like chicken out. It's bad, very bad. Wet socks is the worst, most illegal, most horrible, most gross feeling in this world. Get that out of here, man. It's like an instant mood ruiner. The day is over. Oh. Nah. Someone taking your seat in class. We don't even have a seating plan, but like first lesson, everyone, you get there like really early so they can like mark their territory. Then like within the first week or two, it's like set in stone. I've got a whole year in classes with like not changing my seat, and that's how it should be, okay? So get your derriere out of here, man. Out of here. Keep walking to the nearest police station. Autocorrect. It ruins a message. It makes you sound like you're literally insane. You could write a word correctly and it will change it to a different thing. When someone says no offense, but I'm sorry, but the pre-warning does not help you at all. What is it, like a fucking trigger warning? I don't even know, bro. If you have to say no offense, you know you're going to be offensive. So like, is there any point? And at that point, just don't say it, because we want to be spreading love out here, people. Love, happiness, and vibes. People spoiling things with no warning. Criminal behavior. Walk on out of there. Walk on out of there. When I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, yeah, it came out every Wednesday. Oh my god, I miss Wednesdays, guys. I miss when they were special. Anyway, one of my classes had like a whole school discussion, had a whole class discussion on the latest episode, and I hadn't gotten to it yet, and I was so pissed, bro. I was like, get out of here. It's the worst. Go away. You've actually just like ruined everything. When you think you recognize someone, but it's just not them. Oh, it's so bad. And like when you're in the stage of thinking like, oh, you know, trying to analyze if it's actually that person, you just realize that you stared at them too long. Then when they make eye contact, it's really bad. Also, following on from that, when you're like looking around a room and then you just like lock eyes with someone, could have looked at them for like 0.2 seconds, right? And they freaking have like spider senses, like freaking Peter Parker type shit. And they just like look up as soon as you're like not even looking at them, but you're just like, your gaze just like crosses the room, and then they think that like, I don't even know what they think, but like it makes you look so creepy. It's like, I promise I was not staring at you. Maybe I was. No. No, I was not. If you ever see me, you ever catch me like looking at you, I promise it was probably not what you think it is, okay? People have mega senses, I don't even know. Someone looking at your screen over your shoulder. I've got nothing to hide, but it's still just annoying. Mind your own business. Like, just, you know, keep it to yourself. I'm okay if it's like someone I'm friends with, someone I know, but still then it's like, is there really much point? People calling on speaker in public. Sometimes I'm down for a bit of like juicy gossip, but majority of the time I'm like, I want to just like sit here, listen to my music, and like completely dissociate from the world, okay? I don't want to be hearing about your grocery shopping or how your auntie's cousin's friend's brother knows your uni friends, dogs, second cousins, friends, sisters, aunties, cousins, great grandmothers, 2 times removed. I don't feel like I consented to knowing all this information. Sometimes it's like so mind-boggling. I'm like, keep that away. Locked and away from me, please. Okay, lastly, we have when someone says, I'll tell you later, then they never tell you later. Bruh. Straight to jail. Like, you're leaving me in suspense. I'm not waiting for hours, bro. I have like no patience when it comes to that sort of thing. Okay, just tell me now, bro. And if you can't tell me now, find out a way you can tell me now. Hand me a note, okay? I've had this before. Shout out, one of my best friends literally communicated to me through writing on a piece of paper and slipping it into my locker to get it just to me directly. what a legend, okay? Because you didn't have to say, I'll tell you later, and what, I never get told this information, right? She found a way. So find a way to tell me right then, because you'll never tell me later. And if you do, then like you've slightly redeemed yourself, but like you still have to make me wait all that time. So that's my my list of things that should be illegal but aren't. I hope you all have an amazing day, and hopefully you don't have any of these embarrassing things or these illegal things happen to you. Okay, I wish only the best upon all of you guys. Guys, I'm making it official. I don't know if I should make it official, but uploads every Saturday. Who would have thought I could actually do something like this? So stay tuned, keep on it. You guys are so legendary. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye. I freaking forgot to switch my fan off. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, people. The audio quality is so bad. I'm so sorry. You know what? Adding to my list of things that I think should be illegal is when I forget to switch my fan off when I'm filming. Because third time this has happened. Wait, I'm okay. Don't fret, guys. Don't fret.